Hello Pisces, here's a reading for you for December 2018. As you can see, I've already spread out the cards because I was doing this reading in my native language first. And it's a very special reading, I have to say. So, take what resonates, leave the rest. These are the energies to work with, but you don't have to do it. Remember, you are the master and a co-creator of your life. Not me, not the cards. No, you. It's you. It's always you. This is for those of you who have a sun or rising sign in Pisces. But also down below you have the link. You can see how your natal chart looks like. So check those aspects of your horoscope that are strong, especially where your personal planets are. Personal planets, except for the Sun, are Venus, Mars, Mercury and Moon. So these four, and Sun and rising sign. It's always nice to check it. All right? Fine. On to the reading. At the bottom of the deck we have the Tower card. Please don't be afraid. It's a wonderful energy. And in its core is the energy of expansion, not destruction. Expansion. You can see the lightning striking, and the bell is falling down. I imagine the sound of it. It can be frightening. It's unexpected. Who was at the top? Someone with a crown. I don't know if you can see it. Falling down now. Perhaps this was the master of the tower. But who's down there? There are people rescued here. They get off with their life. They are saved by a stranger, opening the way for them. But it looks there was no door here, and there had to be a strike to set them free. And that's you. Setting yourself free, or perhaps setting someone free, helping someone to set free. But this card is all about liberation and running with your life to something that is not a prison. How cool is that? And it's funny because as a central energy indicating you this month, we have the Hanged Man. What can a hangman do? Well, nothing. He's kind of sewn in a sheet and absolutely closed by those straps and hanging on a tree without the possibility of movement. But this act of desensitization, because that's what it is. You cannot move, you cannot see, you probably cannot hear a lot. It enables you to look inwards and to see things from a different perspective. The perspective of you. You yourself, without influences of others. Without interfering. So you're looking for a vision, and you have it. In your head, a star card. And the star is all about your path, your life purpose, what you've been born to do, what you've been born to give to the world. Because you have the gift. Everybody has. And the world asks you to give it to it, both to a spiritual side and to a material side. You are needed. Your light is needed in the world. And this card indicates that your light emerges to you when you hang, when you do nothing, when you perhaps feel that you sacrifice yourself, when you feel that your hands are tied. Be careful, that's an illusion. I will tell you why. Because this insight, the star shining, what it gives you is this mighty and powerful Age of Swords. Ace of Swords, sorry. Not Age of Swords. Well, it may be Age of Swords coming to your life. The Age of Fight, but most of all the Age of Triumph. Ace of Swords is a very triumphant card. Definite victory, fiery force, wild, fiery wolf jumping here, ready to jump into the fire to achieve whatever he wants to achieve. That's you. That's your power emerging from the vision you have. As if it wasn't enough, you have another triumph card, the Chariot, which is nice to see here because the Chariot is, at least for me, it's a more kind card, a little milder. It's still charging forward. It's going through all obstacles to victory and to the end of something. Closing a chapter, finishing a lesson, learning a lesson and being successful in it. So what the truth is, because the Ace of, why do I say Age of Swords all the time? The Ace of Swords is a card of truth and clarity of vision. So what you gain by hanging is clarity of your path, clarity of vision. And now you know which way to go and you're charging forward towards it. And you conquer the world. The world is yours here. Absolutely fabulous energy for you. Not that, it's not that visible at first. But when you look at the logic of this, with the Tower, it goes beautifully. Here, the material side of the reading, you have King of Pentacles. So the one that is prosperous, the one who has gained much, obtained much, and now he's responsible for this, and he can share it with others if he wants. But he's also responsible not only for himself, but also for others. There's always the danger that this king will wallow in luxury, but I don't feel it this way. It's rather a safe place you are in now, as far as material things are concerned. You are the king. You are in a very privileged position. And from this position you are asked to send your messengers to the world and really exclaim your wishes, exclaim your needs, exclaim your desires into the world. Because when you do, the world knows how to answer. And I think it's answering with a great speed and abundance. This Chariot is moving towards your life, bringing you beauty and life. How cool is that? You also have these three of wands here in the mind area. So it's also important, how do you communicate? But with the gift of the star, I think there's no problem with it. The communication, I think it's quite clear, and it's moving you towards your life goal. And you know that you need to be prudent about it. 8 of Pentacles, the card of Virgo, Sun and Virgo. So how to make things planned, expected, and in time. You can see this person is putting the roof on a shelter for both domestic and wild animals, as well as for all kinds of treasures. Exactly in the right time, when the rain starts falling down. Now they are safe, but they are safe because he started building it early enough. And you know that you need to start building early enough in order to finish it on time. But I don't think there's gonna be any problem with that, because you are very much on time with 8 of Wands in the area of spirituality and feelings. 8 of Wands is all about acting right on time. It's about throwing these wands into the air very precisely for them to fall on the ground exactly in time and place that you planned. It's like something great that you want to move. The great wheel. Once you start moving it, it moves by itself. But you need to put great force and effort in order for it to move first. But now it just moves. It just flies. And it will fall when you want and where you want. And this spiritual divine timing also helps you to achieve your goals and to learn lessons that you need to learn and receive your rewards, because this is a reward. This mistletoe crown she's having in her hand, it's going to be on your head because you are winning. Definitely this month. It's all about winning. What's very important is not to be illusioned. It's not to be mistaken about the real meaning of the Hangman. Because when you look at this card, you may think this person is absolutely helpless. That's not the truth. That's illusion. This is deliberate. It's necessary for you to have this clarity I was talking about, and to give you the power, or to see the power that is already within you. You just need to see it. You need to recognize it. You need to embrace it. I pulled one more card to ask, what's the bigger picture? Why is it happening? And I have 2 of Wands, which is a very special card in this deck. It doesn't look at all like a traditional 2 of Wands. It's again about the illusion of being bound to something. You can see this person is bound by the leg and by the hand. But the other hand is free. So he can set himself free any moment he wants. But he doesn't want to, because he's now listening to the bird. And it is the precious thing that he wants, the precious experience that he's having, which is more important than setting this hand free right now. The bird will fly away. He can set himself free if he wants. He can even frighten the bird if he wants. He could, but he doesn't. And that's the choice. So who has control over the situation? The bounce or he? It is very important to ask yourself a question. What is power? Where does it reside? And the answer is, the power resides where you put it. When you convince yourself that the power is outside of you, it's going to be there. You're going to feel this way. But if you understand and believe and know that your power is yours only, and it's only within you, you will have absolutely no doubts about this pair of energies. It doesn't matter that you hang. It doesn't matter that your hands are tied. It's your choice. And it's deliberate because it's bringing you this. These are not excluding energies. They are interconnected. And I also pulled one card from Angels and Ancestors deck. And it is so spot on and coherent with the reading because you have a magic guardian. And it's the first time that I have this card in my readings. Unlock the magic within, not outside of you, within. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. And that's what you do. That's what you do. And you own it. Let's refocus. Thank you. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. Wonderful and magical addition to the reading, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a wonderful time of winter solstice and winter holidays. I hope I see you in the reading for next year, for 2019. That is very quickly to come. But if not, I wish you a very happy new year. Again, all the best in December. Until the next reading. Bye-bye.